Hey guys, sorry for the delay. I had a little technical difficulties, so I do apologize. So let me wait a second, see who is coming in the room. Let's see. Give you guys a second. Mac Twins, hey, how are you? And then, sorry, I'm putting on lotion. That way I can hit the cards. Awesome sauce. I dig it. Let me see. Let's do that. And then, oh, I'm doing well. Thank you. Let me put in here. I guess you guys can see in the description, but let me copy and paste here. I think I'd be a little more organized. But I'm not. Because it is what it is today. Okay. So let me go ahead and write you down. I'm going to do you first, Mac Twins. Should have got something besides a green pen, though. Doesn't show up very well. All right. Okay, what did we have for Mac Twins? Let me grab this, and let me grab this. Yeah, we're going to get started. All right, what do we have for Mac Twins? What's it he needs to know? I don't know if that one can come out. We're going to pull it, and we're going to get another one. What does it Mac Twins need to know? I just put lotion on. You think it would have worked? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Mac Twins. On the bottom, your commitment is being tested. What was this? Emotions are running high. Another one, you had come with a situation. Like you're stressing out about something you shouldn't be stressing out about. Let's see what that is. I appreciate all your donations. You're so sweet. You are stressing out about something you shouldn't be stressing out about. Let it go. Just let it go. All right. What do we have for Mac Twins? What is he stressing out about? Like you're stressing out about if you know what it is that you need to know. But yet, it's in the reverse, right? It's like you have the wisdom, but you're not using it. You already know, but yet you're not conflicted in your head either. It's kind of like you know the direction you do. You have the wisdom. You need to get through it, right? Somebody could have been a little bit deceptive here that's in your energy, but it's all your stuff is always about money, material gain, material harvest, like your possibly like career, something of that nature. I feel like you know which direction that you're going and what you need to do, but it's like possibly stressing out about a situation that you have already possibly made or that's coming up in the future. Yep. All right, please elaborate. What is the situation about? Also, your family is kind of envious of you. Somebody's kind of sneaky here. Maybe that's what this is like. You kind of see it, but it's like you know what you need to do, but maybe you don't want to do it. That can be what's creating the stress. What is it Max Twins needs to know? Hierophant sideways. Walking by blind faith here. I feel like you're creating your own legacy, and that could be what people are jealous of. And it could kind of cause like a barrier between you and somebody else. But that's not your fault. You're really ambitious, right? You're doing your due diligence here. You're going after those desires that you want. It's the Page of Coins. It's like you might have been the first in something, like the first to branch out in this, the first to really go after all that is that you want, like you're doing it. You're going to have public recognition for this. And this could also be what this person sees. You got somebody that's like kind of, kind of deceptive in your energy. But also you could be working on your strategy as well here too. And that strategy is what's leading you into the success. I feel like you're really going to be recognized, or you're being recognized in the public eye. And that could be what somebody doesn't like, but there has something to do with following your wisdom. Like you're not confused about the direction that you need to go, but you need to follow that wisdom. Hey, Loyals and Lauren, how are you? We have the 9 of Coins. It's going to be very fruitful, and that's on the Hierophant that is sideways, right? I feel like people are watching you here. I feel like you have some kind of servitude, like some type of serving others that you're doing, whether it's creating something for others or doing something for others, but whatever it is, it's like in the public eye, like people are seeing it or gonna see it, right? But you're also like, it's also causing growth within yourself here as well, right? There's a lot of success here, because soon the fruits of your labor is going to be paying off, but people are going to be watching you here. Some people might be, very envious of you. It's going to bring in more material harvest. Whatever this is, it's something new. It's like you're going after something that hasn't been done before, possibly in a family dynamic. But you're really staying true to like your desires and those things that you want. You're doing your due diligence. Something about needing to make a plan here and follow through. There's something new. See, and then we have the Page of Wands. Like you're exploring something exciting. It makes you feel free. But also I just heard, don't doubt your path. That could be where this commitment is being tested, is coming in. Don't overthink things and stress and make something out of what it's not. You need to have faith in those dreams here. I feel like it's kind of like making those emotions running high and nothing will come of this situation. It's kind of like you're stressing out over something you don't need to be stressing out about, right? Just kind of need to let things go. And then you have the Sun, and that's on this 6 of Wands here. There's going to be a celebration. Both of these cards are very successful. Like you're going to be celebrated. You're going to be a success. You're going to have victory. It's going to be in the public eye. Just watch out for sneaky people or deceptive people in your energy. But I feel like these people, you already know what you need to do. It's just whether or not you're going to follow that wisdom and do what it is you're supposed to here. This is a good read. Follow your intuition. And don't procrastinate on it. Something about procrastination. Let's see. What else do we have on this 9 of Coins? Yeah, the 2 of Wands. Exploring new things, going on new adventures, possibly leaving home, making decisions, or possibly making decisions that are to leave home. There's something about planning things out and doing your due diligence that's bringing in a lot of abundance to you. You're going to see this paying off here in the near future. Like, I feel like it's already starting, like you're reaping your rewards, right? It's already starting to come through, or it already has, but not to the full extent. That's exciting. It's a lot of excitement and adventure here. A lot of ambition and due diligence, but it's something new. We have sideways, we have the 10 of Wands, the Fool, and the King of Cups, which just could be that back and forth energy here, right? It's kind of like you might be feeling kind of burnt out, but yet you're still accomplishing your goals. It's like setting your burdens down and trusting where it is that you're going, right? Embracing the wonders of what's coming in, but not being foolish at the same time. Like, don't be reckless in the things that you do. And then also here, it's kind of like sometimes you can be cold or moody towards other people, but at the same time, you're working on balancing out those emotions in your head here and your thoughts. Kind of like those, remaining balanced between it all. It's like a good, healthy sense of balance. And maybe that's what this balance could be within, like letting things go that you need to let go and not stress over, because you overall, like, it's going to be okay here. I think that's kind of what it all is about, right? Don't stress out about what people say, because there are a lot of people that are watching you. They're going to be envious of you. It also has to do with, just taking the right steps and being strategic and making the right moves, because you are going to be, it looks like you very much so, because we've had it before, like in the public eye, right? But you're going to be celebrated. You're going to be very successful. I feel like this is going to bring on a lot of happiness for you. But there's something in here also, maybe someone that you need to kind of cut out, not necessarily maybe even fully cut out, but kind of distance yourself away from, especially if it's a negative impact on you. And you know that the things that they're saying, they're just saying because it's like you're the first of something, you're moving into something, you're the first one to do it. And you're fully kind of trusting your plan and guided, like going on your own path here, which somebody may not have had the courage to do. So it's kind of like maybe someone tries to rain on your parade a bit. Hey, Davey, how are you? Then we have the Chariot sideways, and then the Page of Cups in reverse. There's somebody like that might be really kind of insecure here, or it's like moving away from disappointment. Somebody moving away from somebody that has a mature way of thinking and just using that self-control here. But possibly it could be balancing out discipline in the things that you're doing. That way you don't end up like disappointed. Like using your full potential here. I dig it. A lot of new energy. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, making those choices to do those things that you love, loving on yourself, right? There could be a union between you and somebody else. Maybe somebody else is coming into the mix, but this also could be a partnership, right? Or a new union between you and someone, like some kind of like loved one in a sense, right? Maybe it's a regain of a union, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like making amends with somebody, like possibly family or friendship, like kind of burying the hatchet. Yeah. You standing in that own courage and your inner strength, right? Because you're following your conventions, right? Being strong and not falling into the self-doubt, if you will. That's what I got for you. I dig it. That was a good read. Thank you, Mac Twins. Hope that resonated with you. If not now, it might here in the near future. All right, so then we had Loyal to Lauren, and then David, baby, are you wanting to read? Let me get this stuff cleaned up. It resonated 100%. Oh, I dig it. Hey, I'm glad. Whoa. Yeah, I was a little late. I had to eat something. My stomach was inside out. So I was like, let me go on and put something on my stomach very quick. That way I can be fully focused. You guys won't hear my stomach growling in the background. All right, I got you, girl. Let's see. If you guys haven't yet already, please smash that like button. I truly appreciate it. It really does honestly help the algorithm, helps the channel get out so that we can grow. Because, YouTube doesn't know you like it. They won't share it. So, appreciate you guys. can't just never do a reading hungry. I know, I get hangry too, so I'd be like, People are like, ooh, she's grouchy today. I'm like, no, she just needs to eat. The only thing I know about Misty is she needs to eat. She's not a grouchy person unless she's hungry. I'm easy to keep happy. What can I say? Need a Snickers? Right? Like, go throw her some salad. She's like a rabbit anyway. She'll be all right. She'll chunk her a piece of lettuce or a carrot. And chunk it and run. She'll transform into a whole new person. All right. Let me get these cleaned up right quick. I know, I'm a mess. Some reason I always have when I do these, maybe because we were talking about green beans earlier, me and Miss Kelly. So now I've had that song stuck in my head. Green giant. Hey Sherry, how are you, love? Are you wanting a read today? Getting these cards cleaned up. I have Loyals of Lauren, and then Davy, and then it would be you. Oh, lovely. I can't complain at all. Trying to get as many of these done as I can before like 4:15, because that's when my spawn's coming home and it gets loud and crazy. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right, Loyal. You ready? Yeah. Oh, let me do something that I almost forgot to do. That wouldn't be good. Let's clear the energy, shall we? I think we shall. Cool. Now we're ready to roll. That is a must. That way people's energies aren't all jumbled up and funky. We're on your read. We're about to start. You ready? Huh? Ready? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let me move my mouse here. Are you still at work, Lauren? All right. What is it that Lauren needs to know? What is it she needs to know? You need to know a lot, but a new start is coming. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. And then we have you and your loved ones are safe. And a new start is coming. I dig it. Ooh, and have faith in your dreams, girl. You can do it. All right, please elaborate. And the tough cycle of switches, a new start is coming, and your loved ones are safe. What is it that she needs to know? Ooh, solar plexus chakra. There's a lot of choices that was sideways. Possibly you need to clear out your chakra, or possibly maybe yellow you resonate with. Maybe you need to wear more yellow, but also it's kind of like golden as well, because the birds are golden. That's guiding you. That's kind of like your ancestors. Ooh, and a spiritual union. What do we have going on here? We have love begins, but authority is sideways. And you have a lot of choices here that's sideways. Maybe worried about making the wise choice, standing in your full power here, pouring into your own cup, making sure somebody's not a knight in tinfoil. All right, please elaborate. What is it that Lauren needs to know? We have a page of wands that's sideways, something that you're exploring. And we have the 6 of cups. Somebody needs to have more healing, possibly childhood wounds that needs to heal for something other to like begin or explore about making these wise choices. Maybe noticing that somebody still has wounds that they need to heal in your energy because there's something new that's starting. You don't want it to start prematurely. Ooh, and the sun. Happiness and success and joy. This is exciting. But then we have the 10 of coins that's sideways. That's under the page of wands. There's something that you're going to explore. It's going to make you feel free. I feel like there needs to be some clearing in your solar plexus chakra. Maybe you need to do yoga for some reason. Maybe you already do. But you need to follow your intuition here, because I feel like you have hope in this. There's going to be a gift that's being given to you. Having faith in your dreams. You might dream of having like a really lovely relationship here. But this could also do with like you're working right now like more focused on your money, but at the same time it's like you want somebody that's stable to come into your life. Because I just heard, I don't want to be taking care of nobody. But something is like, but maybe past memories might be holding you back. You don't want to make the wrong choices that you've made in the past. Yeah, there's some kind of blockages going on here. It's the Ace of Cups in reverse, but it has to do with healing some kind of childhood wounds or really clearing out old memories. Like don't hold old memories against new people because it's a different person. Or this could be this other person here. You're going to be accomplishing a lot, though. I feel like also this love could be doing like right now you're pouring really like you're pouring into yourself, right? Getting yourself prepared, following your intuition. So when the right one comes along, you see it, you know it, right? I feel like you're accomplishing a lot, but you're also laying down these burdens, right? It's like they're no longer hindering you from the voyage that you're going on. The 4 of Coins in reverse. Somebody might have been possessive in the past, but I feel like you're standing like within your own now. The Queen of Cups, right? It's like you have control over your emotions. You're in control over your heart, right? You're stern. You know what it is that you want. If you look in the background, it's like this looks like a face, but it looks like it's all broken. I've never noticed that until now. It's a very masculine face. And it's like she has her back turned to it. So it's like you have your back turned towards broken people. It's like, I'm not sitting here. I'm not Captain Build-A-Bear over here. I'm not trying to put you back together again. This isn't Humpty Dumpty. I love it. Possibly somebody in the past might have been stingy, but you saw through the shadows, right? Because these were both sideways, but the moon was underneath this 5 of Swords here, right? So it's like, there's something that you like followed your intuition here, right? You noticed this past, like they just weren't 100%. There's something with it, like they just weren't them, right? I feel like this made you restless and you're curious for what's new out there. I feel like this is something that, you know, might have caused you confusion, but I feel like it's something that you're laying down. Like, you know, it's kind of like you're starting to stand in your own power, pour into yourself, loving on yourself, right? As for not everything's rainbows and butterflies. You're like, hell, they aren't. You're like, I want my rainbows and butterflies, and I'm not settling for less. And so it's like you're noticing these energies that are coming towards you. It's like you're ready for a new beginning. I feel like a new beginning is starting. I feel like there is a new union coming in, a new partnership, somebody that's like meant for you, but it's like you're keeping your hope and you're following that intuition here, right? Because the truth always comes out. And that truth that came out in the past gained you the wisdom from going within, right? And so now you're really following in your destiny. It's like you're no longer going to feel defeated again. You're no longer going to let somebody have that control because you're going to follow the wisdom and the intuition that you gain from this. It's like you want something exciting, new. You want to be free, right? You want your 10 of points. I feel like you're focused on your money right now. You're focused on the things that you need to do. It's like healing those things from the past and letting it go, right? Letting all those blockages go. And that feeling that you might have felt like of loss, like making sure that it's gone. And this has created this new beginning because now you're standing strong within your own. It's like you're turning back. You're back on those things and those people that were broken, that hurt you. And now you've learned, like, I'm not going to take on a broken person because if they want to get fixed, they have to fix themselves, right? You want somebody that's going to stand in their own power, their own authority, have their stuff together, have them together, have good decision-making skills, right? And not be wishy-washy to where you can walk all over them. But at the same time, you're not going to let anybody walk all over you either. This is something that you learn. It's like right now you're in this like, you're joyful, like you're happy, you've overcome all this. And so it's like you have the week going around you. It's like growth, it's like money, it's wealth. That's what you're focusing on, laying down these burdens so that sneaky people can no longer get in your energy, right? Because now you can see behind the mask here. But right now it seems like you've cut all that off and you're just kind of curious, you're a little bit restless, like you're ready to get back out there again, right? And go after the things that you want. I feel like you're hardworking right now. You're doing your due diligence within yourself and around others, right? And you're not going to let trauma from the past keep you up at night anymore. I feel like you're really satisfied and stable at where you're at, right? And you want the finer things in life. And if they can fit into that, then great. But if they can't, you're going to keep going. You're no longer going to lower your standards. I dig it. Because you're going towards your destiny. Have faith in your dreams. Because nothing is yet set in stone. So don't give up on love. Keep loving on yourself and love's going to come to you. Just remember that you're safe and you're protected, right? I dig it. That's what I have for you. You're welcome. I hope that resonated. If it doesn't now, it might in the near future. Hey, feeling good? How are you? Yeah, I'll put you on my list. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet already, please smash that like button. It does help the algorithm. It truly does help the channel. Helps get out there and reach more people so we can grow a little community. People don't think it makes a big deal, but it really does make a big difference. Unfortunately. All right, getting these all mixed up here. Now we are on my dating. Davey and then Cherie. the energy off that. Clear the energy off those. You're so cute, Davey. Thank you. How's the babies? How's your spawn? Get these nice and mixed up. That way all the energy is cleared off. I'm going to call it a day and get this rolling. Doing great. Aw. You're welcome. Oh, they're good. Just being a hot mess. They're about to all be in trouble because they all said their rooms were clean and all the rooms are disgusting. So when they get home, they're all in trouble. They're like, yeah, my room's clean. Not at all. So they're all in trouble whenever they get home. Every single one of my spawn. All right. All right. Okay, Miss Davy. Let's see what we got for you. I hope that banging isn't really loud on you guys' end. What do we have for Davy? I like this. On the bottom of the deck, expect a powerful change. But it gets better. A fairy climax is approaching. Show the world the real you. I think we've gotten that one before in one of your reads. And communication is the key to your success. This is very Gemini, very airy. We got Aquarius, Gemini, and Aries. Ooh. A's might be of significance to you for some reason because A is really standing out. Interesting. I dig it. Feel this change is coming on from that eclipse. We have our Davy, please elaborate. That's a lot. We're going to take them. We have transformation. Number 4 might be significant to you, or 13. We have trapped in fear, deception, and envy. What is that about? And then we also have triumph and success. So there's something that you're succeeding on. I feel like that trapped in fear, deception, and envy as people are being envious of you. But the thing is, you need to be quit being stuck in your head and show people you, who you truly are, and not care what they think. Fairy climax is this change that's going on. That change is accepting you and not caring, which I feel that you do accept you, but at the same time, don't give a crap what other people think because they're just jealous, is what I'm getting. Communication is the key. That's what you're going to be triumphant over. On the bottom of the deck, solar plexus chakra. You might have some clearing out to do. Let's see. You know the feeling very well. Oh, my baby. I feel like you need a hug. Ooh, girl. The Lover's sideways. That's not Gemini all over it. You got a straight Gemini read. Your energy is coming all out. That has to do with like the choices to make, choosing to love yourself, right? Making unions and things of that nature, right? There's some kind of indecisiveness that's going on, right? Possibly the indecisiveness because you had to end a relationship that had a lot of conflict in it. There's something here about, being trapped in fear. Don't keep yourself trapped, and don't feel like you're trapped, even though it kind of like might seem that way. Because the thing is, the only person that's keeping you trapped is all in your head that's keeping you stuck here. Because in the reality of this card, it's like she can get out of these. She's not, the swords aren't pointed at her. The swords are pointed down. Like the swords are in the dirt. So the hard fight is over. So it's like you can move around. There's nobody there holding you there. You can get undone, right? You can get out of these ties. It's just all a fact of like, do you want to like wiggle your way out of it? Because all these ropes, like they aren't even tied, right? So it's kind of like, don't keep yourself stuck due to the worries of other people. Does that make sense? Being generous to yourself. I feel like you do a lot of giving towards other people whenever you need to be giving toward yourself. Love on you. The Page of Swords, right? There's something you're curious about. I feel like you're kind of restless at this time, but you're going to be really triumphant because both these swords are like pointed up. It's like the sword to success and like cutting off all the extra junk, right? Not worrying about other people, just being curious and following your own path and exploring something new here. That has something to do with learning also, like learning something new, using your wisdom that you've gained. What do we have? We have the Ten of Wands. It's in reverse. People stress you out, but you're working on exploring something new and freedom, right? There's just some obstacles and delays right now that are frustrating the heck out of you. Like once you take off this like blindfold and you notice that you're not really stuck and you're not caring, like you're just being you, doing you, not caring what other people think, you're going to start feeling free, right? This point of this transformation is so that you're not feeling burnt out, right? Sometimes you might have to delegate things out. You could be feeling stressed at this time, but this stress is kind of like compression, right? When you make a diamond's made under a lot of pressure, but that pressure is there to create this diamond. I feel like that's what's happening. But at the same time, I feel like you need to take a nap and have a you day. I just heard spa day. You need to do something for you to get away, right? Maybe get a babysitter and just go have a day for you by yourself, and go get a massage, and that will make you feel more free. Right? Just to kind of relax and collect your thoughts because all the stuff that's going on, it's for you, right? Open line of communication is the key. Some people may not like it, but it's the truth that they need to hear. But I just heard the Empress. This is what your pressure is turning you into, the Empress, right? But there's still like some confusion here because some people are really kind of manipulative, right? So, that some people have like deceived you. And you have deception and envy up here, and that's what got you stuck in your head. So maybe you tried to, because somebody deceived you, like hid yourself, right? Because we have that moon. And because again, the Magician here is kind of like, it's a real, kind of earthy-ish type sign. But I feel like you need to tap into that. Maybe you have a fear of misinterpretation, like misinterpreting how somebody really is, and that's what you need to set yourself free about. I feel like you need to get out there and explore new things. You need to get out there and get yourself a little more excitement and also have some you time, and that will relieve some of the stress. But I also feel like there's something new that became out of this. And that's like that Empress type mentality, right? Lighten that fire up underneath you. I feel like you're already following spirit in the way that you're supposed to go. Sometimes it's not what you say, but it's the way you say it. That's significant in some way, shape, or form. What do we have with these obstacles and delays here? Three of Wands in reverse. There's something about here, the obstacles and delays is something because like you need to take action on something, but take action without being impulsive, right? Like really think it through. Let's for some reason think before you speak. Don't feel like you always have to defend yourself or how you move or the way you act. Just accept you, and either they like it, or they don't. I mean, that's their bad. That's on them, because the thing is, they're going to miss out on a beautiful thing. Taking action. Then we have the Page of Coins. Going for those desires that you want, you deserve, right? Doing your due diligence. I feel like that's what you've done. So if you've done your due diligence on yourself, there's no reason you should have to defend yourself in the way you are towards other people. That's where that you don't need to give a shit type mentality comes in. I mean, if they feel some type of way, that's on them. That's a reflection of their self. That's not a reflection on you. That's just because it's something in you becoming your own individual full person arises insecurities within them. The Four of Cups. Sometimes you might feel disconnected, but it's okay to disconnect without being disconnected. Because if you get too disconnected, it's when you miss out on an opportunity. I feel like there's something here about like God's giving you a gift and pouring into yourself, and you need to do more self-care and actually pour into yourself, because you're constantly giving out to others is what I see here. You can't fill other people's cup if your cup is empty. That's when like you get stressed and burnt out and overdone, and you know what I mean? So pour some more love into yourself. Like, go for real, have a self-care day. I feel like that's your message. You need to go do some self-care and enjoy yourself and just have a day away. A day without people, a day within your own. Spend some money on you, the Chariot. Go forward, use some disciplines, key, that's the key. Like, keep moving forward in that self-control. And what do we have sideways here? The Strength. Standing in your own power here and not being afraid of like falling. I possibly feel like you have fears of possibly like maybe eating dirt. I call eating dirt like when you fall on your face, but sometimes we eat dirt. It's what we do. It's how we learn our lesson. So you eat dirt, you spit it out, you stand back up, and you keep moving on, right? At least you still have all your teeth. That's what I just heard, right? So even though you fall face down, like your teeth didn't get knocked out, spit out the dirt, like you're still good. Rinse out your mouth with some water and keep on going, right? That's where that courageous inner strength comes in. Keep going towards that. And I feel like that's kind of like what you're doing, because the cards are facing like going towards it, right? Like going towards this. You were defeated, but it's made you stronger, and you're standing in that courageous, right? But sometimes you might feel like, oh man, like maybe I can't. Don't doubt yourself, right? Communication is the key. Expect powerful change. A fairy climax is approaching when you show the world the real you. I love you, baby. I feel like you're going to move. Your hard work is paying off. That's underneath. And luck is on your side. So go after what it is that you want, girl. A win-win outcome is forecasted. This is all positive. You're close to achieving your goals. So everything is like going towards like, hey, you're becoming the person you want to be. You're turning into this empress, right? Don't care what others think. Mind your own self. And if they have feel some type of way, let them feel some type of way. Some people are going to be jealous. They're going to talk mess when they get jealous. Why? Because there's something in them that feels triggered by you standing in your own power. But that's their own prerogative. That has nothing to do with you. So don't be worried about what they think or anything else. Just go on with what it is that you know. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Oh, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We love new people. We accept you with open arms. Let me get these cards mixed up, Miss Davy. This is a good read. I dig it. I love you, David Davy. Sorry, it's people bugging me on my day off. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. 1 second. All right. They're going to have to figure it out. Anyways, sorry. Hey, Uncle Duty, how are you? I am headed on to Cherie. And after Cherie, we have Feeling Good. And then depending on timing, I will be able to fit a couple of more in. What's up? But I'll go ahead and get you guys on the list. Uncle Duty. There it is. I was looking for my thing. I was like, where did they all go? Okay. Sure. If I have time, I have you on the list. And depending on our timing, then I will definitely get you in. I do appreciate you guys. And thank you for subscribing. Let's see. I see you, Miss Lady. Is it late where you're at, Cherie? Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. All right. Here goes out. The birds are singing. It's such a pretty day here. It rained yesterday, so my lawn people didn't show up, and my weeds are out of control. Like, the ground's too wet. I'm like, all you need is a weed eater. That's it. All right. Let me clear this energy. Make sure I don't have any Cashapps in there. All right. I need to clear my energy. Confirmation, because my little thing just flashed for no reason. There you go. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Ashley, questions are $10 via Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. But if you have a question, I'd be delighted to read for you. All the information is in like a little description. Generals are free though. All right, so what do we have for Cherie? Sorry, Cherie. Step out of your comfort zone. What was that? Time to give rather than to take, but it went back in. And then we have work through your fears. Step out of your comfort zone, work through your fears, and that's what's going to bring on a powerful change. You come with all these changes. I dig it. I like big changes. Because underneath that, we have prosperity lies ahead. I like this already. we have for Cherie? Rest and rejuvenate. I feel like some things might make you feel bent out of shape, but it's because you're tired and you need to rejuvenate yourself. There's something like emotional loss with sideways. Something could have made your heart hurt, and it's not like you're still in that energy, but it's something that kind of lingers around sporadically that could affect your judgment. Possibly you need to go into meditation more, but there's something that you're moving on from. There's going to be a lot of choices. These choices is kind of like it has conflict and defeat, right? So I feel like you have a lot of choices to make, but yet you might feel like you're worried about making the wrong choice. But it's like you're kind of like running into the dark because you don't want to deal with the conflict, but at the same time, your path is lit because there's a candle. Obstacles and challenges in the reverse. Interesting. So I think you're overcoming these challenges here. I dig it. Let's see what it's about. We have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Do you obsess over work a little bit? Maybe that's what this rest and rejuvenation is. You need a break. Or maybe you feel like you're work, but you're not seeing the results come in quick enough. Maybe this is that step out of your comfort zone and work through your fears. Like maybe you might feel like you're at a loss here, but there's something also that you're mastering. There's something that's coming in that might be a little tricky, but you're gaining that wisdom and you're mastering it. But it's taken a lot of willpower to do. But then we have sideways the Strength card, the High Priestess, and also the Nine of Cups. So it's in that transitional phase here. I feel like you might be a little bit distracted, but you're still going for those things that you want. Like you're working on this stability here, this wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom and like intuition and emotional stability here. Possibly because somebody might have kept secrets in the past, and that could have been what this heartache was for. And so, or heartache was from. So it's kind of like learning how to possibly like trust people again. This could even be like even friendship wise, right? It's like you don't want to go through that mess again. But I feel like you're standing within your strength here, right? So just don't doubt yourself, because I feel like there's something here that like you really, like you've overcome. Like you're in that High Priestess energy and you're being courageous. Like you're a really strong person, right? But I feel like you're regained that balance. But at the same time, there's just this stuff like it's stuck in the back of your head. Patio door. Interesting. Because that's kind of like the stuck in your head, like it sneaks in through the back door. This has confirmation. I dig it. My door is shut as well. Like I don't have my back door open. Because normally that happens whenever the back door opens. But I can see it right now. And nobody's over there apparently. I dig it. There's something you might be worried about losing an opportunity, or maybe like you missed your chance. Possibly you made a bad, like maybe something was like a bad investment choice or something like that in the past. But I feel like you've already overcome that obstacle here. Like it's already happened. But I feel like the fear here, possibly that you need to work through, is being worried about not having that balanced, right? Or possibly you're worried about somebody that has a false intention sneaking in your life again, because it's something that you don't want to deal with, right? You're like worried about probably like maybe falling into the same trap, but that's not the case because you learned the lesson. And this is just another thing of standing in your own strength and stepping out of your comfort zone and working through that fear here. And that's what this powerful change is. And it's also bringing on like a huge financial gain as well. But prosperity could be in different ways, different areas of your life. This could be family. This could be money. This could be job. This could be, so many different things, because this prosperity could be whatever situation this is that you're going through, that you're in this transition period where you have to really kind of believe and stand strong in yourself and not letting those thoughts sneak in through the back door that may kind of corrupt your moves here. Does that make sense? Yeah, we have the King of Coins sideways, which is prosperity. Maybe somebody used to be greedy in your energy, or you're worried about somebody coming in, or possibly somebody might have kind of overindulged, like maybe they spent too much, or maybe somebody tapped into your money due to, as far as, maybe they drank too much or had a drinking problem and it was draining your bank account. But I don't see that happening anymore. Like, I see you going towards into abundance, and like you're a really good provider here, right? It's like there's only up from here. I feel like something had to end so that you can move forward and go in that direction that you needed to go. In a more positive light. So you can get that weight lifted up off you. These are the decisions and the choices. Like, you have a lot of choices coming up, and this what could be like worrisome to you, because you just don't want to make sure that you don't want to make that wrong choice. So you don't repeat a cycle here. The sun, you're not going to. You're moving into like this happy new beginning, right? It's a new cycle. The wheat is more prosperous. It's more abundance. Don't doubt yourself. Pour into your own cup and don't disconnect from those things that are around you, because the truth comes out. I feel like you have that clarity and you're walking by blind faith. Like, that balance is coming in. I feel like, there's something about being like an earth angel here. Like, you're a really sweet person, and some people might try to take advantage of that. But I really do see like you singing through it all, because that balance, like you're being guided. There's a fairness here, and people do get their just rewards, but that's not for you to worry about. And then the world, there's a whole new beginning coming. It's a whole new cycle. It's like you completed that cycle and you're moving into harmony and wish fulfillment here. I dig it. This is positive. I like it. Don't doubt yourself. Like, you got this. Work through those fears and step out of your comfort zone. Because the only thing that's coming from this is whole new beginnings and cycles. Like, you have the world, which is complete like wish fulfillment here. And I see the 10 of coins. It's like creating a legacy, being truly happy. And then the Empress popped out. This is awesome. Girl, you're good. I love you. You're wonderful. You got this. It's just this powerful change that's coming in. It's going to be beautiful. Prosperity lies ahead. I dig it. That was what I had for you, Miss Sheree. You know what I'm going to do? Just because, I don't know, I feel like it. So let me have one of these for Sheree. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused. The outcome you truly desire. One moment. Huh? Oh, you guys had dropped, I guess, a French fry in the bottom of the oven. And yeah, I found it because I smelled it. Huh? So that's what I have for you. Take time and bring it out. I love it. That's gorgeous. Don't slam that. Thank you. Hey, you need to clean your room. And I will not bend on it. I will take your TV and everything tonight if it's not done. Okay. Let's get these mixed up for you guys. Who do I have next? We have feeling good. Are you still here feeling good? If I am off, that means I'm not answering the phone. I'm a jerk. But if I'm not on salary, that means I don't answer the phone on my days off. This is what it is. What, dude? I don't care what he said. He needs to show me the proof. Okay. Let's clear that out. And then we have this. Do we have feeling good? Are you still in the room? If not, I'm going to move on to Melissa. All right. Well, I guess feeling good is no longer in the room. You're tucked up in bed for the night? Aw. You sleep well, Shireen? Now, get these cleaned up. This time I had feeling good, like I should. Something, 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 something. All right, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Let me get back in here. All right. Here we go, Melissa. Here we go. Let me finish getting these cleared out, and then I'm going to clear out the energy. Okay. All right. Get my life together. Okay, I'm ready for you, Melissa. Sorry, I had to clear all my energy out. What do we have for Melissa? What is it that she needs to know? Confirmation. What is it that Melissa needs to know? Ooh, you and your loved ones are safe. A win-win outcome is forecasted, and a fairy climax approaches. I dig it. This is 2 full moons. One's in Capricorn and the other one is in Libra. And then we have new moon in Cancer. Maybe those placements are significant to you. Maybe you have people in your life that are those placements that are significant to you. I don't know, but I like it. I dig it. Okay. Let's see. What do we have from Melissa? What is it that she needs to know? Can you have a card sideways? That's a lot of cards. Just give me one card. What's it Melissa needs to know? Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, Triumph. Yay. And I got it all ready. Then we have Authority sideways. There's something you need to be stronger in. There's something you're developing that you need to really stand within your own powers. There's something about like maybe a cop or a judge or something like that, an authoritative figure, deception and envy. And then we have positive movement forward. I like this read. This is interesting and it's fun and I like it. I feel also possibly with that because I keep seeing that and it says you and your loved ones are safe on the bottom of the deck. There's like you could have somebody that's like kind of really protective over you, that's protecting you on your journey. Like you have someone on your team that's like rooting for you. You're a Capricorn? Oh, I dig it. Hey, Tony. How are you, love? What else do we have? Authority. Oh, 10 of coins. What are you doing, Melissa? What are you getting into? I'm excited for you, whatever it is. Something that's going to be very abundant. I just need to make sure you stand in your own and not let people, I just heard like take advantage. Then we have the Eight of Coins. There's something that you're mastering here. There's something you're working hard and you have your standards high and you're doing your due diligence in. There's something you have a real passion for, and that's what people are envious of. Like you're following your dreams and they see you doing this work and putting the work in. You have these high standards. So at the same time, they may be like, ugh, kind of like turning up their nose at you, but who cares? Whatever. They need to go get a whole life of their own because you're sitting here sitting comfortable, sitting pretty, sitting nice here. I like it. It's like you're comfortable in who you are and where you're at. You're remaining calm. Like people can't ruffle your feathers and that irritates them. I love it. There's something that you're contemplating. That's what's bringing on this like 10 of coins. There could be an inheritance possibly that comes your way or some kind of bulk sum of money. But at the same time, I figure this is something that you're also creating. It's like you're working on creating your own legacy. But there's things that you're accumulating that's like you're standing like really structured within. As her financial plan. That's interesting. But there's also something that you need to make sure you get an adequate amount of sleep. Maybe if you're not sleeping well. Somebody's going to be jealous of the money that you make because that deception and envy is looking straight at that 10 of coins. The Nine of Coins. Again, these are two cards, like the Eight of Coins and the Knight of Coins. Is working hard, taking on more responsibilities, having your standards high, creating that long money over a long period of time. So it's not going to be like this just one short like bulk sum of money. This is money that you're accumulating that's going to come in, but it's going to be out throughout like a long period of time. Like you're setting up something to be very successful. That's exciting. We have the Lovers in reverse. But there's also something you're being indecisive about. There's something you might be a little bit conflicted with. We have two Knights. Make sure that you don't get yourself sidetracked over a clown in a crown or a knight in tinfoil. Because I do see something coming in because I had the Lovers in reverse, which that could be the ending of a relationship. There's possibly something that a relationship that did end, maybe because this person was really moody. But at the same time, I feel like there's something coming in, like a new cycle. Maybe you're longing for romance, right? But I feel like also it's coming from like following your heart here. That's what this could be about, just being triumphant and following your heart, and you know which way to go. Not being conflicted within oneself. I like it a lot. To the song, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Do, do, do. My borrowed cat friend just came in. He's really cute. I don't know if he's like a toiger. I don't think he's quite yet a Bengal. He looks more like a toiger. I don't know. It's my neighbor's cat. Sometimes he comes out and I've adopted him as my own. He'll come and like perch on my, and he looks like a wild cat. Like his body shape's kind of like one of those of like, you know, a wild cat, like, you know, a lion or something like that. Because the way like it hangs, that's what I'm saying. Looks kind of like a twigger. I don't know. He's funny. And he'll just sit and post up on my porch and wait for me to come out. I have a bunch of adopted animals, but none of my own. Like I have a pet squirrel. Squirrels might be significant to you for some reason. Maybe you have a cat that watches out for you. Ooh, I just heard the cat can see the unseen, like a great judge of character. Wish fulfillment, a new world is coming. Yeah, coming out of a broken heart. Maybe I feel like there's something that like you're in recovery mode and you're moving on from. And you're moving on from like that heartache of something that was a loss, right? But I feel like this is something that like you kind of repressed, that maybe something triggered it and it came out, or some secrets came out or whatever. So that's like maybe somebody was secretive and like you were really working hard and like you found out somebody deceived you. And that's the feelings that you're moving on from. That could be like what this Lovers in reverse is, like those conflicted feelings, right? Because somebody was, you know, an asshole. You're dating a Leo. Be careful. Maybe that's what it could be. Watch out for the secrets that are untold. But you also need to follow your heart. But just watch out for the unseen. Don't let nobody love bomb you. Give things time. Because then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse that's on the Lovers. There was a lot of conflict that went on, but you're like, it's only up from here. Something inevitably had to end for something new to begin, but you need to follow your heart and your intuition to know which way to go. But I do feel like you're really focused on your money here. Keep your standards high and don't give in to your standards, and keep working hard and doing your due diligence here. I feel like there is positive movement forward, but know that you're safe. I don't know. Win-win outcome is forecasted, girl. That could be in your finances and in your love life. Just make sure they have their shit together. Watch out for signs of people trying to deceive you, like lies, like telling secrets, holding things from you. Don't lose yourself in somebody else, because this can cause a heartbreak. But I do see forgiveness and moving on. Maybe forgiveness is moving on with this new person. It's like everything is coming together. That could be what this end of a tough cycle and this win-win forecast here, right? It's taking action, defending yourself, the ending of a cycle, a new beginning. It's change. The Death card. I like it. Cutting off and making those difficult choices. Cutting off a stalemate. Cutting off those things that don't longer, like, that don't serve you anymore. Standing your ground and staying resilient. I like it. And then we have the Fool and the Star card, right? It's keeping your hope and your faith, feeling rejuvenated, you know, embracing that childlike side, the wonders from within. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to grab one of these for you. You have Triumph, Sacral Chakra, Solitude, Patience and Planning. There's something in the unseen that's going to come out, speaking your truth. And then things are going to start moving forward, but staying strong within your spiritual self, which has brought on this transformation. But then we have harmony. I dig it. I like it. Having a harmonious life, being peaceful and at peace where you're at and where you're going. What do we have here? This is a blessing in disguise. Number 33. 33 might be significant to you. Part of the number 6. Somebody's birthday could be on the 6th. But anyways, be patient and have faith that your angels have a situation under control. What will come is far better than what you dare to dream. I love it. Come on, Lisa. Go get your stuff. We got money. We have prosperous. People are going to be looking at you, kind of envious of you. Just make sure you stand in your power. Don't fall into the trickery. Keep your eyes open. Don't walk blind. Make sure you're staying rested, because everything is falling into place. Yeah, I dig it. I like that read. You're cooking fish? Ooh. I'm coming over for dinner, Tony Boo. Deal? Deal. Set my place at the table. On point reading, love it. Oh, you're welcome. I love it, Tim. Well, I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to have to jump off here because my other 2 spawn are about to walk in that door, and it's going to get extra chaotic. So yeah, I've enjoyed this. So if you guys have not already, please smash that like button. And let me know, what you think. So until next time, you guys, stay epic, stay awesome, stay fabulous, and I will see you again. Love you guys. Namaste. If I can get my little thing to work. Bye.